And we jump right into offensive lineman Jalen Rivers. We'll start with Matt Shadell. Matt, go ahead.
Hey there, Jalen. So I wanted to ask you, obviously, we asked you a few weeks ago, but now it's a little closer to the game, obviously. The transition to tackle, which I assume is your position, how smooth has that been, and what's been the biggest challenge, really getting acclimated to left tackle versus playing guard mostly previous to this?
I would say really adjusting to tackle again. I came in as a tackle when I first came in, and then I transitioned to playing really all the positions on the field on the O line. But last couple of years I've been at guard, and then since spring I've been working at tackle. So I've just been perfecting my craft. The only tough thing is just getting used to the tackle again. But I feel like I worked on that since spring, and I'm good at that now. I think the hardest thing was just going from guard back to tackle. But I think since I'm versatile and I've been working on my versatility since I came in, I'm doing fine. And I'm a workaholic too, so I just work at everything I do if I'm put in that position to help the team.
Next, we'll go over to Susan Miller-Degnan. Susan, go ahead.
Hi, Jalen.
Uh,
Hey, opposite of you on the right side is a true freshman, right? So Francis Malgoa, I mean, it's pretty intense starting your first game at right tackle, right on the line as a freshman. That's very rare. How do you think he'll do? And also, what kind of advice could you give him? I mean, you're a veteran, you've been through this.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's been put in that position because not only the coaches trust him, but the players trust him. And since he's been put in that position, he's just been working at it all the time. He's been listening to us older guys. He's been coming to us, asking questions. He's very smart. Like I said before, he's a freak, and he's very smart for his age. And for the class, like starting as a true freshman is really hard. And we put him in positions to where when we face adversity, since he's a freshman, he hasn't been facing adversity in the college level yet. We've been putting him in that positions since spring, since he got here. And he's been doing really good at it, and I'm excited for him to play in this game. I'm excited for him to keep starting for this season and working.
And my follow to that would just be, how about you? Even though you are a veteran, I mean, first game, how much excitement is there inside of you? How do you balance that when you get out? And also the fans and Hard Rock and all that.
Yeah, I mean, all of us are really excited. I mean, who wouldn't be excited to start or play their first game of the season? But our biggest thing is to not let the excitement get to us and really just focus and dial in our task at hand and winning this game. So I'm just saying, yes, be excited, but no, with the outcome at hand, we need to go through this game with intent and focusing on our goal while having that excitement.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Any other questions for Jalen?
Hey, I'll ask one more since I again didn't lower my hand, Carter. So Jalen, you're the only guy who's expected to start from what we've seen that started in game one of last year. What signs have you gotten that this offensive line is going to be much different, physical wise, production wise, after allowing 3 sacks a game last year than what we saw a year ago?
Sorry, I can barely hear. Say that one more time, please.
Yeah, can you hear me better? Is this okay?
It's kind of low too.
I can yell. You want me to yell, or is this?
You're good. You're good.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, you're the only returning starter that also started in game one of last year. Obviously last year wasn't what you guys wanted, allowed averaging 3 sacks a game, et cetera, et cetera. I don't have to rehash it all. What has you optimistic that this will be a much different looking offensive line, physicality wise and overall, than what we saw last year?
Like you said, I've been here since, forever, but I was the only returning starter from last year, and just getting adjusted to all the new guys that came in and just building that brotherhood and just building that chemistry. So, of course we missed the guys from last year, but, things go on, you adjust, coaches change, all that stuff. So it's good to just go into the new year and just relearning everything and setting the standard of our culture again and bringing new guys in and elevating our level of play. So, of course, we're, measurables we're way bigger and all that stuff, but we've been building that chemistry and we're excited to play our first game.
Next, we'll go to Marcus Benjamin. Marcus, go ahead.
Hi, Jalen. This is now year 2 for you under offensive line coach Alex Mirabal and head coach Mario Cristobal. What difference have they made in your development, and how involved is Mario Cristobal in coaching the offensive line?
Well, you start with Coach Mirabal. I feel like he's a great offensive line coach. I mean, I always say this, and I give him his props. But he develops me. Like he does a great job developing me and everybody else because he does not let up. He does not care who you are, the status. Like you can be a 5-star coming in or first team or whatever. He does not care. And if he sees something you're slacking, he's going to get on you. He's going to jump on you. So I think that's very important for developing, just in general. But people that want to go to the next level, it's very important for that have that coach, and then tag along with Coach Mirabal. You have Coach Cristobal as your head coach, and he was a former old lineman here, so it's good to have him, and because he's been through all the ups and downs, and he had a lot of ups during that year he played or the years he's played here, so he knows what it takes to have a winning coach or have a winning team. And it's great to have him in the old line room as well, because he'll pop in sometimes or on the field. He gives his 2 cents in, so it's very important for him to do that.
Great. Thank you, Jalen, for taking the time, and we'll see you on Friday.
All right, thank you.